The Young and the Restless spoilers, full Thurdays. Update, the 6th of August, 2026. Welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is an absolutely beautiful day to grab your iced coffees, lock your doors, and completely lose our minds over the residents of Genoa City. I hope you are strapped in because we have so much to unpack, and I am practically vibrating out of my seat right now. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking. You guys, I am deceased. Wait. We need to talk about this now because my soul has actually left my body, and I cannot even process the sheer audacity of what is happening on The Young and the Restless right now. I am filming this while literally running errands. I'm in the Target parking lot, genuinely hyperventilating, because I just had to jump on here and vent. We are not just watching this show, we are invested, and I am personally offended by the absolute cinematic mayhem unfolding today. It's giving major I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now. Wait, backtrack for a second, I missed a step. Okay, let's talk about Victor and Nikki Newman. Bestie, be for real right now. Victor Newman, the man who literally just caused a million layers of trauma, is straight up surprising Nikki by proposing to her again. I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when this scene happened. Literally had to yeet my phone across the room. Victor is just acting like the past few months didn't happen. He is basically sweeping the entire Jack Abbott kidnapping disaster under the rug with a shiny ring and a vow renewal. They are officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done. The delusion is astronomical. They genuinely believe they will never have a problem again. And don't even get me started on the vibes of this vow renewal. He surprises her at the ranch, and suddenly it's all light and love. And we are pretending Victor didn't start this entire relationship decades ago by pretending to be a butler. Did I say that yet? Ugh. My brain is mush. Moving on, but seriously, the historical toxicity is genuinely unhinged. When they first met, he tricked her into thinking he was the real Victor Newman's servant, and then forced her to marry a guy named Kevin, and Nikki straight up lied about Kevin being Victoria's father. They have lied, mocked, and tortured each other for decades, and now they are planning a romantic trip to Venice to celebrate their reunion? Send help. My soul has actually left my body. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay. Back to the main event. The lighting in that ranch scene though, why did the lamps look so weirdly yellow in the background? It was giving haunted Victorian mansion, not romantic proposal. Anyway, I am spiraling over their choices. They are going to have this massive vow renewal ceremony with Victoria, Claire, Michael, and Nick all in attendance. Imagine standing there in your formal wear, smiling, while your parents pretend they aren't the most chaotic, toxic duo in soap history. It is an unfiltered, emotional train wreck, and I am front row with popcorn crying. Oh, hold on, I should have mentioned this earlier, but Nick Newman. I am legit hyperventilating right now. Nick is supposed to be in rehab, literally fighting for his life against severe addiction. And what does he do? He leaves. He straight up leaves rehab to attend this vow renewal. I am screaming into a pillow right now. Noah visits him, and suddenly Nick is having these horrifying nightmares about Matt Clark, and his brain basically convinces him that staying in the safety of a medical facility is too dangerous. Bestie, the only thing dangerous here is your decision-making skills. He is using this vow renewal as an excuse to escape reality, and I am genuinely terrified for him. Let's dissect the tea with absolute cinematic mayhem. Nick's brain is buffering so hard. He's having these visceral, terrifying nightmares. Remember that one where he hallucinates being at Crimson Lights? He imagines he is reaching for sugar packets on the table, but instead of sugar, they are packets of fentanyl, and he just swallows all of them. I am literally unwell thinking about it. Because his brain cannot differentiate between a perceived threat and reality during rehab, he genuinely believes his family is in grave danger from Matt Clark, and that he needs to be out in the wild to protect them. From a clinical standpoint, it's a textbook trauma response, but from a viewer standpoint, I am ripping my hair out. I'm calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear. If Nick doesn't go back to rehab after this little family party, we are manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. He is walking right into the lion's den. He thinks he can handle Matt Clark out in the real world while he is actively battling addiction. The stakes are astronomical. I am personally attacked by his lack of self-preservation. It is a complete and utter disaster waiting to happen. Victoria and Adam are trying to team up to save him. But how can you save someone who uses a family vow renewal as a get-out-of-jail-free card? It's a tragedy, and I am physically vibrating from the stress of it all. Which brings me to the absolute menace himself, Matt Clark. You guys, Matt genuinely thinks he is going to have a normal future with Phyllis Summers. I am laughing so hard I'm choking. He wants to start a new life with Red after she literally just snipped off his electronic ankle monitor. which is honestly so unhinged. Phyllis is straight up risking federal prison and the wrath of Victor Newman for this guy. Matt wants to be left alone to live his little domestic fantasy in Genoa City. Bestie, you are in Genoa City. Peace is not an option. You cannot just erase decades of trauma and expect to go grocery shopping without looking over your shoulder. Matt is facing so many obstacles on his path to a normal life, it's not even funny. First of all, Victor Newman is breathing down his neck. Victor is plotting a revenge so cold and calculated that I am shivering just thinking about it. Victor is furious that Phyllis freed Matt, and he is going to make them both pay. Then you have Kane Ashby and Adam Newman in the mix. Matt thinks he can just exist in the same zip code as these people without catching hands. Genuinely, the audacity is unmatched. Did I mention the weird background noise during Matt's scenes? It sounded like a rogue air conditioner or someone dragging a chair across linoleum. Anyway, my grip on reality is slipping. Matt is a walking red flag and Phyllis is completely colorblind. Wait, backtrack again, because we need to talk about the Adam, Billy, and Sally of it all. I am physically vibrating from the sheer messiness. Adam is not going to be happy after his massive confrontation with Billy Abbott. Billy walks in on Adam trying to make a business deal with his fiancée, Sally, and Billy absolutely loses his mind. Billy is so bitter, so paranoid, and so deeply triggered right now. And Sally? Poor Sally is once again torn. She is legit caught in the crossfire of these two massive egos, and I am so stressed for her. Sally is dealing with the trauma of her recent pregnancy scare, the fracturing of her relationship with Billy, and Adam just swooping in with his intense, brooding energy. It's a high-octane, psychological masterpiece. I am literally hyperventilating right now because Sally deserves peace, but instead, she gets Billy projecting all his insecurities onto her, and Adam trying to play savior. I am so done with these men. They are officially on my do not perceive list. Why can't Sally just run her business and be happy? Why do these men have to constantly make her life a living hell? The tension between Billy and Adam is straight up explosive. It's giving major, we have hated each other for a decade and are ready to throw down in a living room energy. Billy is already spiraling because Victor has been cruelly taunting him, bringing up heartbreaking memories of Delia, Jill, and his jealousy over Kane. Victor knows exactly how to push Billy's buttons, and now Billy has to deal with Adam breathing the same air as Sally. I literally had to pause the TV and walk around my kitchen because the second-hand embarrassment and stress were too much. Audra Charles even had to step in and give Billy some advice, which is wild because since when is Audra the voice of reason? So basically, we have Victor and Nikki playing happy families in a delusional bubble, Nick risking his actual life to attend this circus, Matt and Phyllis playing a dangerous game of house while Victor plots their demise, and the Adam, Billy, Sally love triangle of doom imploding in real time. My brain is mush. I cannot process this level of chaos. It is messy, it is unfiltered, and it is purely human. I am genuinely terrified of what is going to happen next. Did I say that yet? Ugh, whatever. I am calling it right now. This vow renewal is going to end in tears. Matt Clark is going to do something unhinged. Nick is going to relapse hard because he is entirely too fragile to be out of rehab, and Victor's revenge against Phyllis and Matt is going to blow up in everyone's faces, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. I am clutching my chest because I am literally too unwell to handle the gravity of these events. This show is my entire personality now, and I am not okay. Send thoughts, prayers, and maybe a sedative, because Genoa City is about to burn to the ground, and we are going to be right here, spiraling over every single second of it.